So my Pound Fabrics parcel has arrived. Loads of people got theirs yesterday, so I'm not sure if there's going to be anything new and exciting to show you, but let's see what I got. And it looks like quite a lot of the same stuff that other people got yesterday. So this is pack number 1. It's got a nice waffly textured turquoise fabric. There's no stretch to it. It's not a see-through fabric. It's floaty. It's actually rather nice. I'm not going to complain about that one. I know people got that. People also got this stripy one, which I think is probably polycotton. It looks thinnish, sort of grey background with a thin brown stripe. Again, it as a polycotton, it's okay. It's nice and floaty, and of course no stretch to it because it's poly. I'm not a poly person, but it's okay. Then there's this very thin creamy coloured one, which I guess you could probably use for linings or for underwear, maybe camisoles. I'm not quite sure, but I'd be interested to see. I know other people got this, and it'll be interesting to see what they're doing with it. It's see-through, but I think you would expect that. It's kind of textured. It's not an unpleasant one. I'm not sure that I saw this in anybody's pack yesterday. It's rather interesting. It's sort of lacy. It is see-through. It's not my sort of colour, but it's not a bad colour. I'm sure I can find something to do with it. I'm not entirely sure what. It looks like this on the back. Is that what they call a double gauze? I really don't know. But, yeah. It's not ugly. Here's the lovely birds. I think, is this a chiffon or a georgette? I do like these birds. It is very see-through, obviously. Maybe you could double it up with this. It has quite a nice effect. So, I know there are all sorts of things you can do with these, so I shan't complain about that one. But pack number 1, pack number 2. They do say if you order more than one, you should get lots of different things. This looks like it's the same as the other one, but it's not, because this is a stripy one and a much more silky texture. I'm just never sure what to do with see-through fabric, but it does actually feel really nice. Silver with a bit of texture to it. I'm not quite sure what I would do with it, but it's nice fabric. Just I'm baffled by it. Black crinkly fabric. It's see-through, but it's quite nice anyway. And again, if you just have to line it to make something with that, so I wouldn't complain about that. Nothing stretchy at all so far, and I'm guessing they're all sort of polycotton or polyester, which is probably why they said polybundle on mine. I like this. Again, very, very thin, so again a chiffon, I guess. It is really pretty, and again I suppose you could put the cream coloured one behind that. So you could make tops or whatever with these, with a camisole maybe underneath. This I like very much. Again, it's a chiffon-y one, so again you'd have to put something underneath, but I'm not going to complain about that. It is quite nice fabric. Pack number 2 and pack number 3. And then I saw these yesterday, so purple polyester, I'm thinking. Not completely see-through. So, this sort of green satiny feel with a line through it. No idea what I would do with it, but it's kind of Christmassy, it's that green. So I quite like that. I'm not sure I'd wear it, but it's definitely a Christmassy fabric. We've got another piece of cream. It's a different one completely. Again, see-through, and it'll be a polyester. These are always good for making camisoles and things. Here's the fluffy, wrinkly stuff. I don't know what you would call this. Again, I think it's probably a double gauze, is it? Is that what double gauze is, with 2 different layers? It's so autumny and kind of tree-like. I want to make a picture for a wall with trees. I don't want to wear it at all. It's lovely colours, absolutely lovely. This is stretchy, very stretchy that way. Haven't got a clue what you do with that. Dying to find out what other people are playing on that one. I love those colours. Not sure what to do with the fabric. And here's the, I would call this sort of sheeting fabric, and it's the one that somebody complained that it didn't have the right words on it because it says like a diamond in the star on the bottom. I don't really think that matters. I think that's the sort of thing that you could use to back a quilt or a duvet cover or something. You know, it feels nice. It's I guess a poly cotton. Might even be cotton, I don't know. But you know, it's clearly, you know, it's a second, and that's what you get from pan fabrics sometimes. You get ends of rolls and seconds, and it's just been printed with the wrong words on it. But I don't see that as being a huge issue, because it is a nice piece of fabric. On top of that, I treated myself to this Jules Georgette, because I had a little piece of this ages ago in one of my mystery bundles, and I think it's very pretty. So I thought I'd throw that in because I think it was really expensive. I think that one was £1 a metre. So there we go. That's what I got in my bundles. I think some of it's quite nice. Not so sure about all of it, and I'm not sure what I'll do with all of it. But I can't complain because I don't think there's anything ugly in there. So, hope you've enjoyed my video.